funny. Yes. I like it. I like it a lot.
Why do you love metal? It's a question that metalheads get asked all the time. A question that has as many answers as there are metalheads. You can love Black Sabbath, Lamb of God, and Meshuggah, but the specific reasons you love each band may intersect very little, if at all. The purpose of this show is to dig into the question, to explore and celebrate the vast stylistic variety within the metal genre. So, why do you love metal? Let's find out on 5 songs. All right, do you have your levels and everything? We're all good?
Yes.
Here we are, another episode of 5 songs. I'm your host, Kevin Tulppo. My guest today is Shaynuh Vishis, vocalist for Behest, who is visiting from North Carolina, and she decided to stop in and say hi. Thank you very much for coming. It's a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This is awesome.
No problem. All right. So as people ought to know by now, if you've been paying attention or you've been sober enough while you're listening, Shaynuh has picked 5 metal songs that she digs, and we're gonna get into those songs a little bit and listen to them and have a little chat about them. And we don't waste a whole lot of time getting into it. So first up on her list is one of my all-time favorite bands, Morbid Angel, the song "He Who Sleeps."
Mm-hmm.
So Shaynuh, tell us, what do you like about this song in particular?
I like how heavy it is. Well, one, I'm a huge Steve Tucker fan, so anything Steve Tucker does, I'm pretty much there. But this song in particular, it's just really slow, but it's really, really heavy. And so, like, when you think of, like, older death metal, a lot of it's, like, really, really fast and really heavy. But that song just really sticks out in my mind because it has such a different sound to it.
Yeah, Morbid Angel, but, like, back in the day, was always one of those bands that played around with tempo and time changes a lot.
Definitely.
They like to mix it up. Cool. All right. Well, let's just fire it up and have a listen to it because, it's Morbid Angel.
Yes.
He Who Sleeps. Check it out. Morbid Angel, He Who Sleeps. That's some heavy shit, man.
Yes, it is. I love it.
Yeah, I always liked. I've said this before. I've said this before. I think a while back somebody else brought a Morbid Angel song as well. And one thing is, I mean, I'm a guitar player, so I really like Trey's style, but the rhythm stuff that he writes is like at the end of this song is like this could be like the theme for some like movie villain, you know?
Yes. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Some like evil galactic emperor or some shit, yeah. You know?
Dun, dun, dun. It's awesome.
All right, man. Next up, we've got Cannibal Corpse, Pit of Zombies.
Yeah. Man, anything by Cannibal Corpse is just incredible, but they don't usually play that song live. Like ever. But the one time that my band opened up for them in 2013, they played that song. And it's always been one of my favorites as it is. But I just thought it was awesome that they played it that night because I like really wanted them to play it.
Right.
And it was like, yes. Plus zombies are cool. You can't go wrong with zombies.
Well, I mean, depends on what end of the wall you're on, I guess.
Yeah. From a distance, they're pretty fucking cool. Yeah, but that Gore Obsessed is my favorite Cannibal Corpse album, and that song just happens to be my favorite song off that album.
Right, cool. Well, let's hear it then. This is Cannibal Corpse with Pit of Zombies. Pit of Zombies, Cannibal Corpse.
Yes.
I love those guys. They kind of, it's like, it's not like they always sound the same, but they're very distinctive. You know when you're listening to Cannibal Corpse.
Oh my
they
God,
have a very distinctive style.
Even after like years and years and decades and decades of doing it, they still stick to their true sound, and they've evolved, but they haven't like changed that that death metal sound. That's what I love.
Right, exactly. All right, next up, Bloodbath.
Yes.
Eaten.
Yes. So this song I've always thought was really, really cool, and I've always been a huge Bloodbath fan. But this song is actually based off a true story of a man who wanted to be eaten alive for pleasure. And it was in the newspaper and everything over.
Oh, was that the German guy?
Yeah, that was the
I think
German
I heard about
dude.
that guy.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Was he? Was he did he actually go? I mean, wasn't he like amputating parts of himself? Or
Yeah.
Jesus,
Yeah.
what a fucking freak show.
Yeah, so like his girlfriend or whoever it was, like she got arrested for it, which is like, well, you're eating somebody. That's kind of like not what you're supposed to be doing. But anyways, to each their own. So I've always thought that song was just so brutal. It was so fucking cool. I love it.
All right. Bloodbath with a fucking weird German fetish themed song called Eaten. Check it out.
Slice me
Yeah. Are you hungry now?
Bloodbath, eaten.
Yeah.
That's a very heavy song.
Yeah.
It's a very groovy song. I like that.
Yes, I love the bass line in that song.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I like again, like Morbid Angel does a lot of that stuff too. It's, you know, just kind of like this very aggressive, but kind of this has a groove to it. It's really cool stuff. All right, next up we have Behemoth of Fire in the Void.
Yes. So a lot of the songs I picked were like with the bands with some of my main vocal influences that have kind of shaped me into the vocalist that I am. Behemoth is one of my favorite bands. Nurgle is definitely in my top few for, I don't know, just people that I love to follow vocally. I look up to him a lot. He's an amazing vocalist. If Behemoth had like a song that made me think of them, it would be Of Fire in the Void. That song is technical and the drums are just absolutely insane. And it's definitely one of my favorite songs.
Cool. All right, let's fire it up. Behemoth of Fire in the Void. All right.
Hold on, my face is melted. I have
Behemoth
to,
of Fire in the Void.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? I write a lot of stuff that has fake endings, so when it stops dead like that, you're just like, is it coming?
Should I talk? No. That's one of my favorite cover songs to play live too.
That's a great tune, man.
Yeah, we played it at our last show a couple weeks ago, and I just love it.
Nice. Yeah, it's got kind of it's definitely like super heavy, super groovy. It's got those it's got a healthy sprinkling of kind of like black metal-y guitar riffage, and then the blast beat comes, and I was happy.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody's happy. There's a little bit of everything.
All right, awesome. All right, last song on your list today is you're going a little old school here with Hypocrisy.
Oh my God, I love Hypocrisy.
This song is called Eraser.
Yeah, Aliens. Love Aliens. No, once again, Peter's one of my favorite vocalists of all time. He has a really unique voice for death metal, especially. A lot of the older bands, they have that really guttural sound, and it's like Cannibal Corpse and things like that, and that's great. But Peter is just so different with it, and he does his own thing, and he hits some of the highest notes that I have ever heard when it comes to screaming. It's incredible.
Right on. Yeah. So what about this song in particular? Eraser. Is it just the aliens and screaming?
Yeah, no, yeah. He doesn't scream too high in that song, but that song is it's just so catchy and it's so groovy, and something about it, I just love it.
Right on. All right, let's hear it then. Hypocrisy with Eraser. Hypocrisy with Eraser. You appear, at least at the moment, you appear to be into more kind of like groovy and not so much balls to the wall speed and insanity.
I totally appreciate a good groove. That is for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I listen to such a variety of things, but I mean, if it's catchy, I'm like there. I'm all over it.
Well, that was your last song. That was your 5th song.
Yes.
And it was all death metal-y goodness, so
yeah.
I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I'm pretty death metal to my core, so.
Yeah, it was absolutely.
Yeah.
This has been another episode of 5 Songs. I've been your host, Kevin Tulppo. My guest has been Shaynuh Vishis of That's Behest, visiting from North Carolina.
Thank you so much for having me. This was awesome, you guys.
Thanks for coming.
Absolutely.
We're recording this, as usual, at the lovely and talented Maidstone Theater here in Ypsilanti, Michigan. And thanks, as usual, to John Archer for letting us do this thing here. Thanks, Willibey, for engineering this thing and making it sound good. And to take us out, we're going to be hearing a song from At Death's Behest's forthcoming album, Transcend the Realm of Flesh, coming out in a couple of months. This tune is called Program to Hate. Check it out and look out for them because they're pretty badass.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one. Take it easy.
this microphone stand however you like. I assume you know how one of those works pretty good.
Not really, but we'll just kind of go with it.
Moves up and down.
All right.
Whatever you need.
You getting your levels?
Shut up, dude.
And it also holds the microphone. It's really convenient.
Oh, you're fucked up.
Yes.
It's like a giant roach clip.
I really hope I don't snort during this. It'd be so embarrassing.
I hope you do, because.
Now that no one can get in here, let's disrobe and start recording.
Woo!
I like the disrobe part.
Shit. Forgot where I was going with that. All right. So this has been a. Jesus. Let me try it again.
Yeah.
All right. That was your. Jesus. I'll be working this out for a while. Who I hear is working hard on a new album down in South Carolina as we speak.
North Carolina.
But
yeah.
a song from at Death's Behests.
Okay, let's do this thing.
Are we rolling?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh my god.
Cut so much of that
Fucking
out. I might as
A.
well just hit stop, undo, and record again. But go ahead.
Oh, it's funny. Yes. I like it. I like it a lot.
What's the name of your album coming out?
Transcend the realm of flesh.
It's a little wordy.
Spiritual as fuck.
Right.
Yeah,
Most of our album is spiritual as fuck.
recording.
We don't talk about eating people. We
I could
talk
tell
about-
by all the screaming.
I'll be able to cut that out. I mean, I won't, but I'll be able to.
It'll.
And that's why you're a dick.
He'll cut it out and he'll make the tag real.
We'll put it on loop and then put it on YouTube. I can see it now.
Who knows what the tag's going to be this week? It's like you never know till it happens.